Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. Hey, everybody, let's have a tremendous Tuesday today. I know, it's kind of getting monotonous, me doing, like, Magnificent Monday, Terrific Tuesday, but, oh well. Hey, I just wanted to jump on here and tell everybody on their way to work this morning, be careful. Have a safe trip, get there safely, and those of you that have been working overnight, be careful on your way home, and get some rest. Really don't have much to talk about this morning. Kind of going on yesterday a little bit about setting goals. Planning for your future and setting goals. Me, I've been terrible at it. I really didn't plan for my future back when I was younger. I figured, you know what, I'll get there eventually, and I didn't. I'll be 50 this year, and yeah, I know, I feel old, and I really never did plan for my future. So I'm trying to figure out ways and how to, when I get to the age where I need to retire, or I have to retire, or something happens that I'm unable to work anymore, trying to figure out how to supplement my income. So this goes along the lines with goals. We all have goals in life. We want to be financially independent. I do. I'm pretty sure you do. There's some people out there that actually have their futures planned out and have money ready to go and with it. Congratulations. Some of us live from paycheck to paycheck and do everything we can to get to the next paycheck, and really struggle at a lot of times. A lot of us get into debt that we don't have, that we had to. Some of us get into debt because we suck at saving money. Mine's a little bit of both. Oh my gosh. But it happens. But it's not really that is what I want to get talking to, because I am no financial advisor. I'm nobody along those lines, because trust me and money, yeah, it don't work. So what I was talking about yesterday was the light at the end of the tunnel, and our journey there. Our journey is what takes us there, and it's what sets us up for our destination. And along the way, we encounter people. It's either life or it's a lesson. Not everybody that comes into our lives is supposed to stay there forever. Some of them will leave and come back, and leave and come back. It's just the way things go. But, you got to take what is given us and make the best out of it. I try to do that. Sometimes I'm gloomy. Sometimes I'm happy. I've been called borderline bipolar, because my moods will change. But, life goes that way. A lot of people have had traumatic experiences in their life, have had stuff happen to them in their life, and it just takes one little thing to set them off, put them in a bad mood. Well, to me, that's not bipolar. That's a bit of depression. And that's something that we have to fight to overcome. Me, I struggle with it from time to time. I have good days, I have bad days. I have things that I would like to forget, and there's things that pop up in my head. Your head is the most dangerous thing about you. You'll be laying there peaceful, and then one little thing will set it off, and then the random thoughts will run through your mind and turn your good mood into, excuse my language, a shitty mood. Basically, your thoughts will steal your good moods away. Those negative thoughts that come into your head will steal the happiness away from you. Like I've said before, we're not out here to be crabby. We're not out here to be grouchy. We're not out here to be angry. We're supposed to be happy. Happy with life. And if it's not what we want, then we work for it. Nobody's going to give us anything. There's nobody out here is entitled to have anything given to them. You've got to work. Some people, it's harder for them to work for things than other people. Some things come easily to people. Some people have to work their butts off. Me, I have to work my butt off. I haven't been given anything in my life. I've worked my life up to where I'm at now. I'm going to keep working until the day they tell me that I'm unable to work anymore. I've had several injuries over my life. Quite a few broken bones. Had vertebrae fused together in my neck. Pins and screws through me. It's just part of life. But you got to get up, dust yourself off, and get back in the game. And when you do that, what has happened to you, you can either let it set and take root in what you're doing and hover a cloud over everything you're doing. Well, that's where the negativity comes in. Well, I'll do this, but it's probably not going to work out. A lot of people think that way. It's not a good way to think. You've got to think about, hey, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to succeed at it. I'm going to be the best there is. Even if you're not, still strive for it. Still work for it. Still try for it. If you can't, and, you set your goal, and you get to your goal, then you did what you set out to do. If you set your goal so high that you can't reach it, you can't attain it, then you're going to feel negative about yourself if you don't get there. There's something that really bugs the crap out of me. And it's when people say, well, that's the plan. That's the plan. Well, yeah, that might be the plan, but what are you doing to turn that plan into a goal? What are you doing to turn that into what you want? To set your life up? Plans are plans. Plans change constantly. One day you'll be doing something, the next day it'll change, and you're not doing that anymore. Life can change plans for everybody. It just depends on what your plans are, what your goals are. Your dreams, your plans, put them as your goals. A goal is something you try to get to. A dream is something you think about. A plan is, that's an idea. A plan is an idea. Your goal is what you're striving for. Your goal is what you're trying to get. So, in those words, which I'm probably all over the place and not really making sense to people, and if I'm not, let me know. But, keep working. That's the main thing. Set your goals. Keep scratching at them. Keep clawing at them. Keep climbing. Because when you get to a point and you think, I'm not going to get it, I'm not going to make it there, you've already beat yourself. You might as well quit. But should you quit? That's actually a question. Should you quit on your goals? You only quit on your goals when you achieve them. When you get to what the goal you have set, that's when you quit on it. Because you know why? The next thing, your next step, is set a bigger goal. Make a higher goal. But always set stuff to where you can achieve it. If you set it so far out here, like, okay, next year I'm going to climb Mount Everest with tennis shoes, shorts, and a bungee cord. Guess what? You're not going to do it. That's not a goal. That's a pipe dream. Your goals are something you can actually attain. They're a higher mark that you work for, you strive for, and you work what you can do to get there. Your dreams is what you think of it with. Your plan is what you put together to set your goal. Your goal is your achievement. And going back, it's not jumping around here. I'm getting lost in my train of thought. It goes back to where I said light at the end of the tunnel. That is your destination. Your goal is your destination. What are you going to do to get to your goal? What are you going to do to get to your destination? What do you need to get there? Those go into the planning stages. Because when you set on your journey, you better have all your ducks in a row. Because setting your plan half-assed will only get you half to your goal. And half to your goal will leave you unhappy, will leave you sad, will leave you down in the dumps. Because you know why? You didn't reach it. And you're going to think, well, what could I have done different? What could I have done different? What if I'd have done this? And that brings a whole new thing in there. What ifs? I'm sorry. What ifs never happen. They never did. They never will. You always hear, well, I would have done this if. If what? If you'd have tried harder? If you wouldn't have let every little outside influence jeopardize what you're trying to do? When you let the negativity come in, what if I didn't have the negativity? Who knows where I could be? What ifs don't matter. What ifs are something thrown in there, negativity, to bring you down. Plain and simple. Everybody has what ifs. Everybody uses them. But really, what ifs don't exist. Plain and simple. I've kind of jumped all over the board today, just about like I do every day. But think about that. When you throw a what if in there, when you're trying to achieve your goal, did you really want to achieve it? Did you really want to get there? Or is that what if your excuse of why you didn't make it there? What if I'd have done this different? What if I'd have done this? What if this wouldn't have happened? It doesn't matter. Because when you start throwing what ifs in there, you've just doomed your chances of reaching your goal. So, don't use what ifs. Your plan, when you're planning on something, is getting things ready to do that. Your dream is what it took to think of this idea, to set your goal. You dream it, you plan it, you achieve it. 3 simple things. And that way, you can get to the light at the end of the tunnel. and that's your destination. Get rid of the what ifs and keep rolling on to the future. So I hope I made some sense to people, because my mind is all over the place today. Everybody have a great day. Be careful out there. Be kind to someone. And do a random act of kindness. Open the door for somebody. Tell somebody good morning. Smile at somebody. Tell them have a nice day. But I'll talk to you all later. And bye-bye now.